All right. Very good evening, students. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology. So today we are going to see in mental ability the odd man out. So many slides are there. So I'm sure you all will enjoy today's session. Fine. So we are starting with this as the first slide. So we have 5 figures. You need to choose the one which is different from the other. All right. So being the first one, let's do it for you. So here it has been chosen as the 5th one, right? So here you can see that how the direction, how it is being changed, right? So from the first, it is moving to the second position, right? And from the second position, it is moving to the top. That is, it is going through anti-clockwise. All right, students? Right. So when it goes, so let me just explain you with this. 1 second. Yeah. All right. So and this is clockwise. This is anti-clockwise, isn't it? So here it starts from here. So next it moves here, right? And next it moves. So from this position it moves here. Next from this position it moves here. And so till this it is clear, right? But in the 5th one, instead of moving to downwards, it is moving to some other position. So that is why we are choosing option 5 as a different one. All right, students. So it's very simple. Uh, a small understanding is required in this. A small gap. That gap you need to find out where is the odd one out. All right, let's move on to the next question. Right. So here you have option 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here you need to choose the different one among all these 4. Right. So you can see whether all are clockwise or whether it is anti-clockwise direction. So that clue is given to you. So with that, definitely you will be able to understand. Yes. So 30 seconds can be taken, students, because it's a simple question that we've been doing often. Right. Yes. Fine. So your time is actually running out. All right. So here in the 4th figure, if you see, one line is in clockwise direction and the other one is in anti-clockwise direction. All right. In all other figures, you can see just a second. Yeah. This is common everywhere. All right. So this you don't have to worry. Right. In the first one, it is showing downwards and the other one, it is showing upward. All right. Next, in the second one, the upper line is showing upward and the second line is showing downward. All right. And the third one, the first line is showing upward, second line is showing downward. So either way, in all the 3, one is showing upward, the other is showing downward. But see, in the 4th one alone, the first line is showing upward. So the second line must show downward, but it is also showing upward. That is why you have chosen option 4 as the odd one out. All right, students. So I'm sure you would have understood. Yes. See the next figure. We have figure 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So it's simple. You just have to think. All right. So your 30 seconds is actually running out. So quickly think and then choose the odd one out. Yes. Let's see the answer now. It is option 1 because except in the first figure, in all the other figures, the lines and shapes are increasing, either from inner figure or from the outer figure. Right? So that is why you have chosen option 1 as the correct one. That is the different one. All right. Now see the next one. We have option 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you need to choose something different among these 4. Is it option 1? Is it option 2? Is it option 3? Or is it option 4? All right. So it's simple. a small deviation is there uh, between the others and the answer figure, right? So you need to find out which one is that, right? All right. See here, your 30 seconds is running out. Just a second. Yes, so your 30 seconds is done. Let's see the answer. It is option 1 because except the first figure, all are moving with the 2 place and 1 place in the anti-clockwise direction. All right. So I'm sure you would have understood this and you would have chosen option 1 as the correct one. All right. Let's move on to the next question. This is also very simple. Right. So option 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's very simple. This does not require even 30 seconds. 1 second is much enough. Right. So your time has started. Your time is in fact running. Think what is the difference? There's one figure that is different from the others. And why is it different? You need to find out. Yes? All right. So your time is done. So it should be option 3 because it's simple, isn't it? Because if you see in the first figure, it is exactly divided into half, whether it is vertical or horizontal. The second one is also divided into half exactly, whether it is vertical or horizontal. The fourth is also divided into half, whether it is clockwise moved or anti-clockwise moved. But the third figure is not divided into half. That is why your option 3 is the odd one out. All right, students. So I'm sure you would have understood this. If you would have opted for option 3, then your answer is perfect. All right, let's move on to the next figure. Very pretty, isn't it? All symbols are there. Multiplication equal to circle plus triangle. Yes. Now you need to think and tell me which one is the odd figure. Yes. Quickly, quickly, quickly. It's simple. Okay, I can give you a clue. There is something in one figure which is not there in other figures. I'm sure you would have played the find the differences between two figures, isn't it? Like that. Find out in this. There is something new in this which is not there in others. With this clue, I'm sure you'll be able to find out your answer. Your time is actually running. Quickly find out and tell me. Choose your correct answer. Yes. So you can see that nowhere you can see this rectangle, isn't it? In other figures. So that is why your fourth one is the odd one out. Right? Yes. See the next one. Option 1, 2, 3, and 4. You need to tell why. Which option is the odd one out and why. All right. Yes. All right. Your time is started. It's actually running. Quickly choose your correct answer and find out why your answer is correct. You need to justify, isn't it? All right. So your time is actually running. It is option 3 because in all other figures, see in the first one, you have circle here, but one is highlighted. The other one is not. Like that, the opposite is the same, right? And see, leave the third one, come to the fourth one, you have circle, cross, cross. But except the third one, because in third one, you don't have it is in the diagonal side. You have it in the same straight line, right? So that is why your odd one out is the option 3. All right. I'm sure you would have understood this. Let's move on to the next slide. You have option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4. Yes. Quickly. All right. This is also very simple. Very, very simple, in fact. So, all right. Yes, 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 yes. So your 30 seconds is actually moving out. Quickly answer your question and highlight your answer. I can give you one clue. See, in this, you have three lines. In triangle also, obviously, we know we have three lines. And see, in this also, you have first one, second one, third one. Just a second. Okay. All right. And in the fourth one, if you see, just a second. Yeah. And in the fourth one, see here you have three lines. Here you have three lines. Here you have three lines. But see in the fourth one, you have one, two, three, four. Isn't it? So you have four lines. So now you must be able to understand and point out which is the odd one out. It is obviously option 4. All right? Yes. Good. If you would have opted for option 4 as the correct answer, then your answer is perfect. Let's move on to the next slide. Yes, here goes. You have four options, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You need to tell which one is the odd one among the others. Okay, 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 okay. Very simple. In fact, all right. Very, what to say? You really need to be very vigilant in this. A very minute difference only. In fact, I will say this question is little difficult because we need to observe so much in this. All right, now let me tell you. Let me explain it. Let me use my pen. Yep. See here, the petal starts with here, isn't it? Right? So it goes like this. And everywhere it goes like this. Right? And even here it goes like this. Right? So in every petals, if you see that in one way or the other, you have a the petals, the shaded parts are ended in petals. In fourth one only, the shaded parts are ended in petals. See, if you take this, the shaded one is down, but here you have an empty one. The shaded part is down, here it is an empty one. The shaded part is here and you have an empty one. See, empty one, empty one. But here there is no empty, everything is shaded. Isn't it a very minute difference? So that is why your option 4 must be the odd one out. Isn't it? Yes. So you can actually note down this and you can revise before you go for your exams because these minute things has to be taken care. All right. With this, let's move on to the next question. Yes. We have option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, and option 5. Yes, 30 seconds. This question definitely deserves 30 seconds. So you just need to find out the odd one out. And why is this odd one out? That also you need to say, isn't it? Yes. 30 seconds are running. All right, let's disclose. It is option 5. All right, because it is moving in a different direction. All right, now let's move on to the next question. You have 5 options, option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to say which one is the odd one out. All right? Yes. So I'm sure you'll be able to do it. Yes, your 30 seconds are done. It is option 4, which is different from the other options. All right? Yes. Now let's move on to the next one. You have option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So which is the odd one out? 30 seconds are given to you. So you just need to find out which one is the odd one out. Yes, your time is actually running. Okay, so it should be the fourth option because in the first option, in the inside one, you have circle, right? So here you have circle, triangle, circle. So this, it should be triangle because the next one you have circle. Isn't it? If this would have been triangle, then this would not have been the answer. Since it is not a triangle, the odd one is only option 4. So I'm sure you would have opted for option 4. Yes. Now let's see the next question. This is pretty simple. The mirror image. The clue is given to you, so I'm sure you'll be able to give the answer. All right. Is it option 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? So what happens when you have a mirror image? So that is the odd one out here. Your 30 seconds are running. Yes. So quickly choose the odd one out among the 4 options. Right? So these questions are very important because more than 50% of your marks we have in mental ability. So your practice towards mental ability should be more so that we can crack these sums. All right, your 30 seconds are done. So let me just explain it very quickly. Here is my pen. See here. This image, the opposite is this image, isn't it? Right? Like that, the mirror image. So this is opposite to this. And see here, leave the third one. See here, the fourth one, the opposite is this, isn't it? Likewise, the opposite is here. But this alone, this is not opposite, right? So what should be the opposite for this? The mirror image must be like this, isn't it? See here, but it is different, right? That is why your option 3 is the odd one out. All right, now let's move on to the next question. You have a lot of small things. Option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So which one is the odd one out? Which one is the odd one out? Yes. 30, this question definitely deserves 30 seconds. I'm sure you will be able to do it. All right, let's see the answer. It is option 2, which is different from the other options. All right? Yes. Right. See the next one. Option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the odd figure out. So 30 seconds is given to you, students. So you can definitely think and then do it. Yes. Okay. Okay, your 30 seconds are done. It is option 4, which is different from the other. All right? Yes. Now let's move on to the next one. The same question. Yes. Let's move to the next one. We have option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is the odd one out. This also you'll be able to do it, I'm sure. A simple one. Is it option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, or option 5? Yes. Let's see the answer. 30 seconds are done. It is option 1, which is different from the other. All other figures, whether they have 2 or 3 or 4 parts, each part is different. But the first one alone, in all the 3 parts, we have square. All right. Yes. See the next one. We have option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you need to choose the odd one out. Is it option 1? Is it option 2? Is it option 3, 4, or 5? All right. Yes, your time starts now. So I'm sure you'll be able to do it. Yeah. Yes. So your time is actually running. Let's see. All right. Yes, it is option 5, which is different from the other one. All right. Yes. See the next question. You have option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is also very tricky question, though it is simple, after the explanation is given, but you will find everything to be the same. Yes, your time starts now. 30 seconds is running. Quickly analyze the difference between option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Yes. All right, let me tell you. Everywhere the small line is inside the figure, isn't it? See here, here, or here, but here inside you don't have any figure, any lines. The line is only outside. So this should be the major difference when compared to other figures, isn't it? So option 5 must be the odd one out. All right, let's move on to the next question. You have option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes. You need to find out which one is different from the other. All right. So you need to find out which one is different and why different. Yes. So 5 options are given. Option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So which is different? Which one is the odd one out? You need to choose. All right. Your time is running. Yes. Let's see the answer. It is option 1, which is different from the others. All right. Fine. See the next question. Right. So here we have option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes. So similar question we have already done, but this is little different when compared to that. Right. So I'm sure you'll be able to give the correct answer. The same question we did in the initial, in the beginning of the class, but this is little different when compared to that question, though it looks same. So option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes. All right, your time is running. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yes, see option 4, because in all other options, one line is facing downwards, the other one is facing upward. Likewise, even the second one, third one, and also the fifth one. Isn't it? The fifth one, you will get little confused because it is like this and this, right? One is facing downward, the other one is facing upward. So that is why here you should not get confused. But this alone is one is both are facing in the same direction. All right. Yes. So if you would have opted for option 4, then your answer is right. See the next question. We have option 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which is different and why is it different? Yes, so this question we have already done, isn't it? So where we have square, rectangle coming inside. So your option 4. Yes. Now see the next question. You have option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which is the different one and why is it different? So your 30 seconds. This deserves 30 seconds, frankly. Option 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let me just say, see, if you observe very keenly, in the closed figure, you have a highlighted dot. In the closed figure, you have an highlighted dot. In the closed figure, you have an highlighted dot. Likewise, even in fifth one, you have an highlighted dot. But here alone, you don't have. So this should be the odd one figure out of the others. All right? Yes. Right. So that is why you have opted for option 3. If you have opted for option 3, then your answer is right. Yes, see the next question. We have option 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right. So this is very simple, in fact. If you really look into it, you will be able to give the answers. Yes, option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 30 seconds also is not required. So let's try to take less time than 30 seconds to arrive at your answer. Okay, let me explain for those who are still thinking. See, in the first figure you have outer one is square. So inner smaller square. Rectangle, smaller rectangle. Big triangle, smaller triangle. And here this figure, right? And the smaller version of it. But here alone, see, if you see, you have 7-sided figure here, but inside you have a square. So this is the odd one out. The outer and the inner figure is not the same when compared to the other ones. All right? Yes. See the next question. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, this also you'll be able to do it. Very simple. The odd one out. Right? All right, your time is running. All right. So you in this 5 figures, let's see the correct option. It is option 3. All right, students. Right. So I think with this, we can end the class and let's meet you in another very interesting session. Uh, please keep watching our YouTube channels and please do subscribe to our Jatadhara Educational Technology and refer about our classes to your friends. All right. Thanks for watching.